What's going on, YouTube? We picked up a huge toy collection. They're basically 90s, but hey, still a lot of merchandise. So we're going to go through it, and I'm going to show you what I end up picking up, and then we're going to get them priced out and on the market for you guys. But hold on, I got to give it to my camera chick. All right. So we got Green Hornet. It's a pretty cool statue. We're going to take some pictures too. What else we got in here? Let's see what's in here. Some Star Wars, Power of the Force. Nothing too great. These are cheap ones. I mean, Darth Vader's pretty cool. KB Toys. Let's see who else we got in here. Got some more. Oh, this one comes with a chip. We all know how cheap these are. Depends on the figure too, but like I think Darth Vader is the only, one that's worth anything. I gotta double check. But yeah, those are the Star Wars ones. So let's start with this. This is an alien ship. It is factory sealed. Mint in box. The box is pretty minty too. All right. So we got the Captain Action KB Toys exclusives Green Hornet. I think this came out in 1994, I think. Let's see. 98. So it's the newer Captain Action, but it's still KB Toys exclusive. I've never seen one of those. Okay, let's see. A lot of you guys were asking for Spider-Man. And I heard that they're might redo the Spider-Man cartoon. But anyway, from the 1990s Spider-Man cartoon, the 10-inch figure. So that's pretty dope. So New Mutants. I haven't seen these in forever. They used to be 3 for $10. They're not that anymore. So we got New Mutants, more New Mutants. That's actually pretty dope. I have never seen this one. More New Mutants. Those actually might be worth something. Robot Fighter. Do you remember we seen some of these at the antique store I almost bought? And then I was walking around with it in my hand all day?
Yes.
Remember? This is why I didn't buy it. And then the Ninja ones, which is pretty much crap. But that's alright. So that's the first bin. Second bin. All Ghost Rider. We got Ghost Rider. We got Johnny Blaze. More Blaze. More Ghost Rider. That one's pretty cool. Ghost Rider 2. Let's put these over here. I think this is the whole set.
There.
Another Blackout. Never seen this one. Another Ghost Rider. You guys were asking for Ghost Riders. I think we got the whole wave. If we have the motorcycles, we'll have the whole wave, but I think we do. So, that's all the Ghost Riders. We got some really interesting 90s toys too that I'm really happy with, and then we got some that I'm not too happy with, but they're pretty decent. Or, not decent, but pretty unique. I'm going to probably get stuck with them, but we'll see. So let's see who else we have. We have X-Force Cable. You can come over here, babe. So, Gladiator. That's pretty dope.
That is pretty sweet.
I know. I remember this one being in I hope he has a Sentinel. Another X-Factor or X-Force. Let's see who we have. We're looking for Deadpool and Wolverine. So he's pretty decent. Nobody cares. I know he used to be common everywhere, but the cards are gorgeous. I mean, obviously there's a little bit of bending on it, but the cards, look at, these doesn't look like 90 figures, but they are. Hold on, I'll find it. Or I won't. Yep, 1992, original 1992. Technically they are retro, or they're not retro because they're the original wave. Forge. This is the card I remember. Get your butt to the gym. He's all right. Never seen that figure. Or that one. Or that one. We have one loose, which I don't know if he's a mail away or not. And if you guys know his name, leave it in the comments below so that way I will know. But he's probably not going to go out right now. So we have the original Cyclops. Now, what's cool about him is that his there's a trigger. I don't know if you could see it on the back, and his eye spark. I believe this is one of the toys that got recalled.
Nice.
Because kids were catching their houses on fire. But yeah, or this might be the one that where his this is the one where his eyes light up. Human Torch is the one that sparked, and it actually like caught people's houses on fire. He was pretty common. See who else we have in here. No Deadpool, it looks like. More X-Men. Banshee, he's pretty dope. He's pretty gay. The original Magneto. His chest lights up, as you could tell. Original Magneto. Long shot. Nobody cares. And then we do have this that I found in there that I actually might do for a giveaway. Just because. So, that is Ben 3. We're going to do Ben 4. So this is one of them that I was kind of excited about. We got the Terminator. Kind of looks like your serial killer Billy. I'll call him back. We're in the middle of the video.
No, he doesn't. That doesn't look like Billy.
Okay. I thought so. Anyway, so this one's been open, it looks like, because the tape just kind of faded away, or it never had it, because it doesn't look like there's anything that was taping it anywhere. There's no markings. But it looks pretty. I ain't going to pull it out, but it's never been taken out or displayed. So. Oh, it was glued. Let's see where it was glued.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we got Terminator's vehicle. I actually used to have the Terminator. I threw him in the campfire. So, let's see what else we got. Terminator, the villain. We got the Arnold. That's not the one I had. Don't remember that one either. I think we have the whole wave too. Oh! He is actually on the new Mortal Kombat game. Ain't that pretty dope? I think that's the one I had. And never had him. Nope, it's this one. That's the one I had when I was a kid. Alright, so we even have Terminator cards. I gotta see what this is, but it is sealed. Pretty dope. So we got more Terminator, the last two. I think that's the whole wave. The glow in the dark one's pretty cool. No, I'm missing two other ones. But, yep, that's Terminator. All right, we got a lot of toys. I'm going to have to make room. All right, so we have some of the original Fantastic Fours. So we have The Thing, Human Torch.
Weren't we just talking about him last night?
We were.
That's what I thought.
Dragon Mon. Never seen him. Or him. The coolest figure of all. The Silver Surfer. That's the coolest figure. Namor, no kidding. Fire Lord. Huh. Invisible Woman. That's pretty dope. I remember losing her. So that, and we got some original Iron Man. A lot of 90s goodness. Alright, let's see what else we got here. We got more X-Men. Archangel. Where can I put him? I can put him right here. Quicksilver. Oh, this is part of the Spider-Man wave. Doctor Strange. Alright, so this is Sabretooth. We'll put him right here for right now. The original Cyclops, another one. But this one's the variant. I think this is the one where his eyes... Yep. His eyes light up on this one. I think this might be the one that sparks.
The other one had a lever too, though.
Yeah, but I don't think it has... See the difference?
Oh, yeah.
So I think this is the one that sparks. Oh, yeah, light up blast. Laser eyes. Interesting. And then we got... if you guys knew which one sparked, if they did, let me know also in the comments below. And then we got Apocalypse. All right, so we have Colossus, which is really cool. I like that one. And then we have another Quicksilver. Now, these are my favorite out of all of them. So we have Lex Luthor's. I don't know why, but I wanted the Superman. I even might have the Superman. I know I have a Lex Luthor. Who wants some Lex Luthor? So we have some Lex Luthor. All right, so.
Use the bends. Put it on top of the bends if you have to.
I'm going to save that one for last. All right, so. We have these ones, which is the ones I'm not really too happy with. Actually, that's not a bad idea, babe. But I can probably fill them up in here too. That's part of the X-Force. White Queen. Here.
Oh, same
Anything
shit.
from this wave that's worth anything. More White Queen, obviously not her. More Banshee. I don't know who the hell that is. So we got that one. Like, see, the only one I really remember seeing is White Queen. I think we have the whole wave of this too. Oh no, I think we do actually. Well, we'll see. Oh, this is from X-Men 2099. Okay. No, we don't. Well, we have wave. Okay, we have 5 characters from the first wave, and then the X-Men 2029 we don't have yet. At least I haven't found it yet, but we do have all of them for the first wave. So we can make you a full set if you're interested. And we're going to leave the KB Toys thing on there. All right, anyway. Now, this is where it gets interesting. So this box could be a hit or miss. I have no idea. I've never seen them, so we will find out. I knew about the comic. Didn't know they made figures. They actually have real hair.
Yeah, it's doll hair.
So, I don't know how well these are going to go. So hopefully you guys like it. I do remember the Shadow. So I had this one as a kid. This was my, I think, very first action figure, or one of them. And then we got another one of these. But I had a see-through. I had this one. And what I did was I was at the beach and I threw him in the water. Come to find out, when you throw a visible toy in the water, you can't find him. So, never found him. Sequest, don't know what the hell that is. You want a dolphin? Who needs a dolphin? Nobody cares. Watch, these things are going to be like super valuable. Anyway, some more Shadow. I remember I had him too. Oh my god, it's like my childhood. I did have him as a villain. I don't remember him though. Oh my god, that's badass. Okay, so more dolphin shit. Shadow. Dude, I remember this. I remember begging Mom for this. More Shadow. If I end up finding Street Fighters, or not Street Fighters, but Double Dragon, I'm going to lose my mind. Okay, so I think we have the whole wave of this too. 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3. There are 8 figures. I actually might have the whole wave. If I get the tax, I'm keeping them. Where's my invisible dude? Another Sequest. I don't know what we're going to do with that, but we'll see. I think I remember having him too because his head flips. This was before Power Rangers. There he is! I actually might keep this one just for sentimental value because that's one of my first toys. I want the hologram ring. Why can't I get that? You think that's still good?
You could try.
See, his head pops down. Yeah! But but this was my favorite one. I actually might keep this one. He's not worth a whole bunch. I was just okay with my girl about hanging up collecting figures. We got 2! I'm keeping one.
There you go. I just made up your mind.
Yeah. And unless something really valuable comes in that I absolutely want, he ain't going nowhere. Which one's better? Yeah. So put him over to the side for me, my love. Thank you. All right, so we got some more sea dolphin shit. Sorry. Hopefully they should monetize me for nothing. Anyway, okay, so that is bin 5. We're on bin 6. So this is where it gets interesting. So this is, I think, another thing that I'm going to get stuck with, but hopefully you guys like it, and it makes a really cool video, and maybe I can sell it. So we have some California raisins from 1987.
Gosh.
Ain't that cool? We're going to put that over there. Some more California raisins. And this actually comes with the whole set and your little thing. We got
What is that,
raisins.
a recipe?
I think so, yeah. So this is what I was telling my girl about. I remember these. Do you remember these?
Mm-hmm.
So you know, if I keep them, we have to keep the whole set.
Go ahead.
You know, we're going to
That's
display
Looney
them.
Tunes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite is Bugs, and since he's Superman, that's an ultimate thing. I think this used to be a McDonald's Happy Meal. I don't know. Maybe you guys can let me know. But I would have to check to see what the value is. I might keep that. Okay, another random raisin. All right, so this is where it gets interesting because I didn't know they made figures of the last action hero. Do you remember this?
No.
With Arnold Schwarzenegger? Doesn't that kind of look like Dick Tracy figures? Okay. Well, they do to me. So you don't remember this movie?
Mm-mm.
It came out in like 1993. Really?
If I see it, I probably do. But
It's
no.
about a kid that gets the
me,
golden
no.
ticket, and when you get the golden ticket, your movie comes to life.
Oh.
And then they get
No.
sucked into the movie, and he's into an action movie. And see, that's the kid. He's into the action movie, and they end up pulling the action hero out, which is Arnold, into the real world. And he can't, he's used to like blowing up shit, punching through car windows, and he tries to do it in the real world, and he can't. And they're like, yeah, you're pretend. Why don't they have the vehicles? Anyway.
Nope, I don't. Sorry, honey.
Really?
Yeah, like I said, if I see the previews or maybe the movie, it'll
So
probably
we got
click,
Arnold. We got a couple different Arnolds. Arnold Schwarzenegger. And we do have the, I think it is the only car, so we actually might have this whole set. We'll see. So, there's the card. Jesus Christ, he must have got these, like, discounted or something. You know, back in the 90s. So here's the car. It is factory sealed. Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hi.
Check that out. Let me know if you guys need any help with anything. Excuse the mess, we just picked up a collection.
Okay, no worries.
Alright, so, what else we get? Okay, so we got more Arnold. There's the kid.
Oh, yeah.
We did get the whole set. And then there's the kid again. And then we end up getting the car, the famous car that's in the movie. That is also sealed. That's pretty cool.
That is cool.
And look how clean that is.
Mm-hmm.
Whew. Stay. Oh, actually, no, let me do this. All right, so that is band 6, right?
Mm-hmm. No. That's number 8.
There was 10.
There's 4.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So that's number 9.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So that's number 9.
Oh, this is number 9.
Yes.
Yeah. Because I knew I got 10. So, that's the reason I paid so much. Anyway, so we got some more X-Men. We got Iceman. We got that dude. So this is what Psylocke, but this is what I'm really excited about. I don't know if you guys remember this. Golden Warrior. I remember these guys. So these are the guys we're looking for. I don't remember the humans. I mean, I remember seeing them on the back, but I don't remember actually seeing them in stores. So, and we got both humans. Of course, we don't got none of the skeletons.
Got it.
All right, so we're back to more X-Men. So that's actually pretty cool. But no Deadpool, no Wolverine. That's kind of lame. Sunfire. We're finding more of those. There is a Wolverine. We got Jubilee. And then we got more X-Force. Another Iceman. She's actually pretty cool. I kind of remember her. This is the one that I always used to get. You used to find her everywhere. Her was a little harder to get. All right, Omega Red 2. So this is the second wave. And that was pretty cool. If you guys have any questions about the Labubus, just let me know. You're welcome. And then we got him, which is nothing special. All right, 10th and last bin. All right, so we got some more X-Men. This is pretty cool. I've never seen these in stores. The Alpha Flight.
That is pretty cool.
That is cool. I don't remember seeing this. More random X-Men. We do got episode 1. She's going to be a little bit of a challenge, but she is a 12-inch figure, I think. 10 or 12. 1999, but that is what it is. All right, so more Star Wars. Look at that. An original Dick Tracy, unpunched. $19.90. Look at that. That's cool. Oh! We got a cable, but check this out. Do you remember the Toxic Avenger movie?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember the old one?
I don't know.
You never seen the old one, did you? Or the first two?
I don't know.
Yeah, because I think I remember you saying you've never seen it before. Because look what I found.
Oh, I do remember that guy.
Yeah, because we just watched the new movie.
Oh.
Remember he made 2 more in the 80s, and you're like, yeah, I've never seen this. And it comes with Toxic Slime. Glow in the dark. This is dope. Do I want this or the Shadow? I don't know, but this is cool. We know what that's going on in the market. So, look what else we got. The Crow, a little random, but I know that's pretty neat. That should move pretty quick. All right, so we got some more Alpha Flight. More Alpha Flight. Random G.I. Joe. So this is the coolest Iceman. So what you could do with this, you can actually get him wet and put him in the freezer, and he freezes for real. Yeah, you're supposed to freeze him. Then we got some bendies. I don't know if you guys remember this. You remember this? Especially this one? The Rocketeer. This is from China. Doesn't say, but we'll figure it out later. But we do got some bendies. All right, so we got another Dick Tracy, almost unpunched, but it still counts. Another X-Men. Let's see what else we got here. We got a random G.I. Joe. Snake Eyes. This is from the 90s. Actually, I think this might be Wave. Yeah, 1993. We're going to check that out later. This one's a little beat up because I just dropped it. Another G.I. Joe with the VCR tape. Look at that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Ain't that cool?
Yeah. That is really cool.
Another Dick Tracy. Where's Dick Tracy? Like, we got everybody else. I just need Dick Tracy. And we don't have Dick Tracy, but we do have another Star Wars And we have a sealed box of Star Wars Episode 1 with 3 guys that, at least I don't know who they are. So that concludes our video. And stay tuned for more. Peace.